Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to highlight an absolutely awesome game deal that you can own forever on GOG. I lost my train of thought for a second there, but yes, it's a GOG game deal. We're covering GOG a little bit more. I know most of you guys are Steam guys, but GOG definitely building a fan base, and I wanted to highlight one deal that I think is fantastic. And, you know, got some other deals we're going to go over as well, so we'll get to those. And we do have the big mod that recently just dropped on GOG, available directly on GOG, tied to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, a fantastic franchise, and the S.T.A.L.K.E.R games are on sale on GOG as well, so we'll highlight that, but more on that in a little bit. There's also a big sale going on, so we'll highlight that. But first of all, The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, is 90% off for $4.99. This is the same price that I believe it was the summer sale or the autumn sale that they had it as the deep discount section, but it is now available for $4.99 again, and this is just a tremendous deal. If you want to own it forever, DRM free, man, this is an outstanding pickup. For $4.99, you get all 4 seasons of The Walking Dead. Walking Dead Season 2, Walking Dead Season 3 and 4 in there as well. And then you also get the miniseries, the Michonne miniseries, and 400 Days. That is an absurd amount of content for your dollar. And you know what? There's been a lot of attention on Dispatch recently. That game just came out, and obviously, Walking Dead is going to be a game compared to it. And Dispatch is awesome. I beat the game. I thought it was a fantastic game, but if you want that style of narrative-driven experience, Walking Dead is definitely a worthwhile game to go through. Walking Dead is going to be a little bit more dated, of course, since Walking Dead Season 1, I want to say, came out back in 2012, 2013, but that is not going to lessen your ability to enjoy a fantastic narrative, and that's what you get out of Walking Dead Seasons 1 through 4. I will say that the series peaked with Season 1 and 2. Season 3 and 4 are still really good, but Season 1 and 2, Season 1 especially, just set the bar so high that it was going to be hard to live up to it, but still, all of the content that you're getting for $4.99 is absolutely tremendous. I highly recommend this, and yeah, just a great pickup. Whenever this is going to be available for $5, you're going to hear me talk about it, because the amount of content, the great narrative, it is just an excellent pickup. Strong recommendation there, and for this price point, definitely a good shout. So check that out for $4.99. All right, moving on from that, you know what? How about one narrative game to another narrative-driven game? Firewatch is 80% off for $3.99. Man, I remember when Firewatch came out back in 2016, there was a lot of attention on this game initially. Ultimately now, is it a game that people talk about a lot? No. But back in 2016 when it came out, it really, like, I remember the discourse around this game about people really enjoying it, but then also talking about, you know, the style of experience that Firewatch is, being more of a walking sim, light on gameplay. And while we see a lot of these style of games these days, and not to say that Firewatch was the first one, you know, games like Dear Esther came out well before Firewatch, I did feel like Firewatch had a lot of that discussion. I really enjoyed Firewatch. I think this game is absolutely gorgeous. I think the narrative is strong outside of the ending. I thought the ending was not fantastic. It is a very short game. I mean, love that GOG has How Long to Beat baked into it, but the main story is noted to be 4 hours, and yeah, from my recollection, it was around 4 to 5 hours, but you know, it's still very much a worthwhile game to play through, and sometimes, I've always said it, you need a shorter game like this amidst all of the lengthy games. Like, dude, if you're gonna pick up Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, it's $1 more expensive, and you're gonna get just an absurd amount of hours of gameplay, given that you get 4 seasons, 2 mini-seasons, but not every game is gonna give you that much value in terms of content, and sometimes, again, a shorter experience can be a very worthwhile experience as well. And Firewatch for $3.99, think that's a great deal. Definitely recommend that. Then next up, we do have the Action Games promo sale. And this will be running for another week or so. Hopefully, I'll do another video on this because there's a ton of deals that are available. Some of the typical stuff highlighted. Mad Max is 85% off for $2.99. Obviously, an excellent deal there. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor is 80% off for $3.99. That's a great deal as well. Excellent open-world action-adventure title. Batman Arkham City is 80% off for $3.99. Stranglehold, good to see that. 50% off, $4.99. Metro 2033 is $2.99. $2.99. Tomb Raider 2013 is $4.99. Fear Platinum, $4.99 on that. Great to see that game getting preserved as well. RoboCop Rogue City, $15.99 on that. Like, come on, man. That's been down to $5. That's a little pricey, but I don't know if GOG's had RoboCop that cheap, but nonetheless, $15.99 on that. Other great deals, Alan Wake, the original, is $1.49. That's a great deal, and Alan Wake's American Nightmare for 89 cents is great as well. SteamWorld Dig 2 for $1.19 is a solid shout. Some really, really good pickups and a lot of cheap stuff available, and this is just one of the several sales that GOG is running right now, but some good deals across the board. Killer is Dead, by the way, $1.99 on that is pretty good as well, so check that out. Lastly, I do want to highlight that if you want to play S.T.A.L.K.E.R, they've got another major mod that has just been released on GOG, and that is the S.T.A.L.K.E.R G.A.M.M.A mod. Now, bear in mind, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly is already available, and that is just a significant mod to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R experience, but now G.A.M.M.A takes it up another level. The definitive version, survival overhaul for the zone. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly G.A.M.M.A, Grok's automated modular mod pack for Anomaly, and by the way, the mod creator, Grok, had that name well before Grok became a thing. It's actually kind of humorous, a bit unfortunate, but humorous as well. A hardcore, curated survival experience built on top of S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly, designed for stalkers who want a deeper, more immersive journey. G.A.M.M.A integrates over 400 handpicked mods into a single, finely balanced package. No manual modding required, just install, survive, and adapt. And that is the big thing for modding now that we're streamlining that, and GOG is doing a great job having Fallout London, having S.T.A.L.K.E.R G.A.M.M.A, having S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly all in-house on GOG. That is just tremendous. Built for survival, tuned for immersion, true progression, every piece of gear must be earned. Travel deeper into the zone to unlock better weapons, armor, and tools, but be prepared for the deadliest threats it has to offer. Overhauled economy and looting. No more buy-sell comfort loops. G.A.M.M.A removes easy trading and randomized stash rewards, forcing you to scavenge, craft, and survive through intent, not convenience. Body part damage and medical system injuries now target specific limbs. Managing bleeding, pain, infection, and exposure requires medical planning and a full survival kit. Bandages alone won't save you. Artifact progression. Artifacts must be carefully empowered and combined instead of instant benefits. They offer meaningful long-term progression as well. Custom UI and visuals as well. This is very much a hardcore style of experience. Like S.T.A.L.K.E.R the original already was one that definitely didn't hold your hand all the time, and might not be for everyone. Certainly for me, these games aren't always going to be my cup of tea, but the level of depth that Anomaly and G.A.M.M.A is going to offer, it's going to be something a lot of people enjoy. Now, with that being said, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Prypiat is on sale, 30% off for $13.99. That is the Enhanced Edition, and after the Enhanced Edition came out, the prices did get kind of juiced up. Now, buying the Enhanced Edition will get you the original version as well, so keep that in mind. And there was some criticism with the Enhanced Edition, so yeah, just bear that in mind. And S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is on sale as well, Heart of Chornobyl, 30% off for $42. Game's been holding up in price. I like S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 more than a lot of other people. I get the criticism. Narratively, a lot of people didn't find it to be too strong. I thought narratively it was pretty decent, and then also, I know that there were performance issues. Remember, performance issues, it's kind of a crapshoot, especially with a game like this that, for some people, it ran really, really poorly. For me, I thought it was a totally serviceable game. Did I have bugs, glitches, and performance hiccups? Absolutely, but I thought, for the most part, it was still a worthwhile game to go through, and I had a good time with it. And $42, decent pickup there, and you can check that out right now as well. But again, hefty price, but always a little bit of a hard sell on a game north of $40, especially a game that's over a year old at this point. But that'll do it for me. Again, a lot of great stuff. That Walking Dead deal is absolutely awesome. Check that out. $4.99 on that. Firewatch is a great deal as well. That action sale on GOG is excellent. And you've got the S.T.A.L.K.E.R mod. You've got G.A.M.M.A and Anomaly available. And then the S.T.A.L.K.E.R games are on sale as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.